Right, hello and welcome. Quick little video on bumping the RPM on the Honda GXV160 motor. This is Honda's powerhouse motor on their HRU models, the 196 and the 216, and this one is on currently on a Kubota W821S. It's the blacktop variant. Honda put a blacktop on their motors that are selling, or putting on motors that are like mowers that aren't Honda mowers. Process is the same for the red top on your Honda 196 and 216 variants. What we'll do first is run the RPM on this. This is unmolested, still in the factory governor hole. From factory they come out with about 27 to 2800 RPM, which is fine. Plenty of people seem to say it's fine, but it's average, and peak torque for these things is about 3700 RPM. So I'm not sure why you wouldn't run it at peak torque, especially if from the shop or from the factory Honda pre-drills holes to get you pretty close to that point. I've got my tacho on. What I'll do is turn it on, show you factory RPM, and then move through the governor holes. We'll show you how quickly it is to move through the holes to change the RPM and get us up to peak torque. Now this one only likes to start with full choke. That's some sort of difficulty. So there you saw consistently idles at 27, I think it was 60 RPM. Fine, motor functions just fine, but could be better. Now jump down to the governor arm location. Now make sure I'm looking at it correctly. Here we have throttle cable and governor spring. So when our throttle is pulled, we actuate this arm, and then here's our little adjustment we're going to get. So I've already removed this protection plate to access the body, and I've bent the spring so it's easier for me to remove. You can see the marked hole is the factory setting. I think they a lot of places where things are secured. And then what we're going to do is progress through each hole, because as you see, like, we'll get slightly more spring tension the further down we go, which will bring up our RPM. Alrighty. So, for anyone playing along at home, bottom hole, the smallest amount of spring compression, and that got us to our 3680 RPM, which is sufficiently close for me to say we're at peak torque. It's loosely butterfingers. Tighten that on later. Tighten that on later. There we go. So that was adjusting the RPM on the GXV160.